Hi Scorpio. We'll start with your astrology cards and your major arcanas, get into your spread, and then we'll do some tarot live. So everything has to do right now with your 1st and 11th house. The 1st house has to do with what people see and the impression you give, your identity, who are you as an individual. And as it relates to the 11th house, which has to do with your friends, your social circle, community. So how are you in balance with that? Also, the 11th house has to do with good luck, where the universe grants you wishes. So here we see a new beginning, a brand new beginning, the Fool, Aries energy, starting all over again from the 0 point, taking a leap of faith, trusting in the universe. And this could mean travel. We have the 3rd house, your potential to learn something, your local neighborhood. Has to do also with how you communicate, Mercury energy. How are you with your close one as well? How balanced are your relationships? Now here perhaps you're learning here more about that, because we see the Hierophant, and that could have to do with a spiritual growth, its commitment as well. And you have been healing. We have the Star. This healing that has been taking place has to do with balance, Libran energy, justice came through. So balancing the scales between you and the other, balancing your own emotional field. And as you heal those aspects of you, you know, we are in your season, Scorpio. We just passed this new moon solar eclipse in your own sign, and now heading into this lunar eclipse in Taurus on the 8th of November, which is going to bring out those external changes that perhaps you're going through internally right now. There could be also legal issues that perhaps are going to come into your favor right now. But overall, you're getting into the truth of your own emotional field that has been accumulated from your childhood. You know, we have memories of love here. This could have to do with a soulmate as well. But it has to do more so here with your own sense of power. Who are you? Where does your creativity come from? Is it personal, or is it always related to another? Are you attached to how people see you or depend on you? Do you need to have a certain type of control sometimes? You know, that there's nothing to judge here. We are all humans, and we all have dark and light. We just need to actually shine the light upon the darker sides of ourselves that are linked to this childhood, to those past traumas. We have this power that is coming through very strongly, and this devil energy, temptation. So actually looking deep down into the obscure places within ourselves give us the power to actually know ourselves better, so that we can get into our true power, our truth. Who are we? Who are the people around you? Are they benefiting you? And this mental clarity comes when you connect with your crown chakra, beyond your mind, beyond your mental space. When you're able to connect to divine source, however you want to call it, to your intuition, to the higher, the beyond you. Because this is where your truth lies. It's not in the mind, it's not in the emotions, it's not in other people. It's deep down within you and higher than here. Now, you might be feeling like you are in a waiting game. You have here a tree that is slowly but surely growing. And perhaps you've been finding yourself in a spiral, repeating cycles and cycles and cycles and patterns. But this is indicating that with this number 2, as you focus on your inner world, you balance that. You have patience with your own self as well. You will be very fertile. We could have literal pregnancies here as well. But this has to do with your heart. Once your heart chakra is liberated from the heaviness of the past, from those toxic patterns, manipulation, dependency, addictive behaviors. Once you get into that calmness within you, then we see here a beautiful new beginning with this Fool. Again, this waiting game, you might have been feeling like you're looking on the other side of the gate and you can't go there. It's not for you, right? You could be feeling that the happy family, the Four of Wands energy, the happily ever after doesn't exist for you. But the truth is, you are recognizing why are you desiring that, or why are you sabotaging yourself in that way as well. Because the key is around your neck. You're contemplating that. But what we see is the end of a cycle and a new one beginning. There could be definitely trouble involved with the world here. You could have to do also with online communication with someone particular. But look, you have the man holding a heart. A masculine here that is definitely in love. We see that very strongly. But again, patience is involved. Door to spirit. You need to go through your own healing process, your own spiritual growth, and perhaps walk away from any situation that has been blocking you or related to your past or toxic behaviors that someone has had with you. You are getting into your central sun here. You have the 3rd chakra, Archangel Chamuel, the solar plexus. This is getting into your own confidence, your own sense of light within. The solar plexus and the heart is very prominent here. It's balancing this masculine and feminine. It's balancing the love within you. Can you reach that confidence, that trust, that love always is here actually, that it is not found in anything external. Once you go inside, there is a definite compassion that starts to rise. It's a different kind of love. It's a love that is more subtle, that is more divine, that is permanent, that is always present. And in that way, you get into this Queen of Cups. It's pure compassion. It's pure love. And this is your strength. Again, this is your power. Once you get full of that, you are no longer going to be subject to that 3 of Swords. Your heart being broken, right? And your emotions being in overwhelm with this King of Cups in reverse. So slowly but surely, we have a Knight of Pentacles here, the slowest knight of the deck. You're going your way, but again, slow but sure. Grounding yourself, grounding your experience, especially your inner experience here. And going beyond your mind. 5 of Swords here, this is mental conflict, mental manipulation. It's going beyond that to your truth. Yeah, 5 of Wands, a lot of drama, right? A lot of ego, a lot of competitiveness with other people, control, all of the angry state, just not feeling in harmony. There is no harmony here. You see, they're all battling, but for what? Here we have someone who is fighting underneath, but this is a Knight of Swords. This is someone that has a truth, that is charging with his own truth, that is not losing its energy with all those other people that are no longer serving you. And again, it's never about the other. It's about how you yourself allowed those people in your world. They're a mirror reflection of who you are. Yeah, it's been exhausting. Look, you have the 10 of Swords here. You letting go of that. There's a definite ending here. That letting go of all the swords that have been stabbed in your back, all those people you couldn't trust, and getting into your own independence, self-employed, successfully self-employed, being able to do everything on your own here. This is abundant. By yourself. Letting go of all those people and getting into 3 of Pentacles, which has to do with teamwork, with the right people around you, the right cooperation, the balance. The balance. Choosing wisely here. Scorpio. There could be a move involved. Yeah. 4 of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. Okay, in reverse. So what have you been holding on to? What has been blocking you? This is a contracted state. This is not open. This is not receiving. This is not allowing. You have not been allowed. You have not been allowing your heart to take over, your true heart, meaning the Page of Cups is purity of emotion, purity of heart, innocence. And this is following the path that is close to your heart. It's not being so conservative about material aspect of things. It's following what truly makes you vibrate in this lifetime. And it's also allowing your true heart to be expressed, not protecting yourself so much because of traumatic experiences that you're not allowing, right? There could be waves of emotions, but there is one heart that doesn't move here. Queen of Pentacles in reverse underneath. Lack of groundedness, like we saw. A need to ground. To simplify as well, to simplify. When we say ground, that means that we're no longer scattered in our mental space, in our thoughts, in egoic perceptions. The egoic perception has to do with trying to protect ourselves, fear-based. We're talking about the Fool, right? Trusting like a kid, coming back to that essence of who you are. Yeah, and you have a brand new beginning, very grounded, committed for the long term. With the 10 of Pentacles underneath, you have to believe. You have to take that opportunity here. You can do it. You just have to trust your own self, your own heart. And don't mind other people. Don't mind other people. Don't lose your energy in the drama here. Scorpio. Yeah. 2 of Swords and 7 of Swords. So because of this ungroundedness, not following your intuition, being blindfolded, 2 of Swords and 7 of Swords, people, shady stuff going, happening around you. This could be also your own self-denial. Really, those 2 cards at the same time is very significant. The sword have to do with, again, this mind that we just talked about. And this is not following your truth. This is being your worst enemy here. Let me see, 7 of Swords. And because you're not being authentic with yourself, people around you are not being authentic with yourself. With you. Scorpio. 6 of Wands here. Victory, success, being center stage. It was reversed. You're afraid of that. And in that way, you're not letting the wheel turn. The wheel is here in your energy. It wants to turn for you. We did see an Ace of Pentacles. But you need to believe in your own success, that you can do it. So definitely this Seven of Swords is indicating that you are being your own obstacle. This illusion that comes from, again, the Six of Cups, that comes from childhood. The moon here, subconscious fears that are coming from your childhood is very clear. But what we see here is that this Queen of Swords needs to cut through the devil. That's what needs to happen. The devil is not bad. It's just all those patterns that need to be revealed to your own self. And you take that sword of truth and you cut through all those illusions, because they are not your reality in the present moment. They were from the past. They have nothing to do with your own self. It has just been disconnecting you from your own self. There's a need to let go of all that so you can come back to this purity, this genuinity, this Ace of Cups. This is his unconditional love. This is the true heart, Scorpio. Okay? So follow the light. Follow the light. We have the Sun and the Hermit here underneath. As you allow yourself, it could feel very cold outside, but the light is shining. The sun is bright. The sun is the happiest card of the deck. It's blessings. It's everything you could wish for. And we had this. So you need to allow yourself this success. Allow yourself this warmth within. Once you are no longer watching other people or concerned about other people and you focus internally, then the balance in your life is found again. Okay, Scorpio? So I love you. I hope this was helpful, and I will see you next week. Take care.